Good Garvey Sunday, my brothers and sisters. Good Garvey Sunday, my brothers and sisters. Donations and cash apps forever. FDMG gonna happen never. Donations and cash apps forever. FDMG opening never. PayPals and Venmos forever. A functional and operational FDMG never. Where are all my fools in Mississippi at? Huh? Where are all my donors at? Huh? Where are all of my black Nubian queen empress goddesses that pay my bills every single month? Where are y'all at? Huh? Where are all of my Northwest Philly fools? Raise a fist up in the air if you can hear Dr. E. Fatunde. Where are all of my Brooklyn idiots at, huh? That keep giving me money. Where are all of my Trinidadian idiots at, huh? Shout out to all of the hoodwinked and bamboozled Pan-Africans out there under the sound of Dr. E. Fatunde's voice. My Ghanaian morons, where y'all at, huh? My South Oakland fools that are in financial crisis but still manage to give me money, where y'all at, huh? My Virginia baddies that's ready to pay homage to daddy, where are all of y'all donations at? Raise your fist in the air right now. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Shout out to my brother, Dr. Lamont Hill, for not holding me accountable and making excuses on my behalf at every single turn. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We appreciate you, Dr. Lamont Hill, brother. We love you, brother. You coons thought that I was going to lose the school? You coons thought that I was going to lose the school? You coons thought that Dr. E. Fatunde, King Consciousness, was going to lose the school? Shame on you. Shame on you for preying on the horny jester's downfall. I rebuke you Negroes in the name of Django. Right now. You ninjas gotta come better than that. You ninjas gotta come better than that. I said you ninjas gotta come better than that. The horny jester always has a trick up his sleeve. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You thought I was gonna lose the school? You were laughing and waiting on Dr. E. Fatunde's downfall? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I said it's not gonna happen. The horny jester always finds a way. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
For the longest time, I wondered to myself why Umar kept making videos instead of just focusing on the school. For the longest time, I pondered and I went back and forth and I thought about it until I realized that he can't leave the internet alone. He can't. He wants to, but he can't. He can't. He can't. He can't leave Instagram. He cannot leave Facebook. He cannot stop doing lives. Why? Because that's the only way he can get money. He don't have a job. He's jobless. He's jobless. So if he doesn't stay in the public eye, if he doesn't stay in the media's eye, then none of you fools, none of these platforms will continue to give him a podium to speak in front of so that he can make money to live out of his car, so that he can pay for the hotel rooms for that week. So he has to do this. He's a slave to the media right now. He's not going to tell you that, but he absolutely is, because he don't have a job. He's jobless. He's a bum. All of his money comes in from y'all, from donations and his speaking engagements. That's all he has. So his presence in media and on social media is a lot more of a requirement than he's willing to admit. He has to be here. He can't not do lives. He can't not put out content. He can't not make videos. He has to. You would think, hey, you know what? I got all of this stuff going on around me, right? I got all of this negative press. Maybe I should just put social media down. Maybe I should just turn off my Instagram account, turn off my socials, and just focus solely on opening the schools. Because after all, that's my mission. That's my goal. I should just focus on opening the schools. Forget all of the jargon. Forget all of the haters. Forget all of the people that said I can't do it. I'm going to drown out all the noise and just open the schools. That's my focus. But he can't do that, y'all. He can't. He can't just focus on opening the school. You know why? Because if he focused solely on opening the school, he would be broke and he would lose the schools. He has to make lives pandering and begging y'all for money and donations. He has to. This is his life. He's a professional panhandler. King Kong panhandling. Yeah. The horny jester. He has to continue to pander to black women so that y'all, and say catchphrases like black queens forever, snow bunnies never. He has to, so that y'all will continue to donate to his several different funds, so that y'all will continue to fund his lifestyle. He cannot give that up. He can't. He's a slave to media right now. As much as he loves calling everybody else struggle streamers, the YouTubian struggle streamers, but Umar is a product of what he's talking about. He's become a product of the thing that he hates the most. He can't put down YouTube. He puts down YouTube and stops his online presence and his social media presence. You know what happens to his persona? It slowly dwindles away and everybody starts to forget about him. And when people start to forget about him, guess what's going to happen to his speaking engagements and all of the endorsements and all the people that's willing to bring him onto a stage? Guess what happens then? But the horny jester can't keep his mouth shut. He can't. The ADHD that he hates so much, he has. He's a product. That's no, I couldn't figure out for the longest time, like, what is this dude's problem? What is his problem with kids being diagnosed as having ADHD or having some type of something that keeps them from learning like other students do? Because it's obvious to anybody with eyes and ears, right? That some students, some kids just have something extra there that they need extra attention on. And I kept wondering for the longest time, well, what is Dr. Umar's problem? What is his deal? Why does he hate this diagnosis so much? It's because he has it. It's because he was that. It's because he was prescribed as having that. It's because he was told that he had a learning disability. So all his life, he's been fighting it. And he's taken this fight worldwide and made a global career out of it. And so he ends up running into Maryanne Lorent, who believes in him so much to where she's willing to put out a feature film about his life and put him in a light and give him some positivity. And bless her heart, because she actually believed in him. She donated to the school several times, not just once. And she put out a documentary, made a movie about him. She funded the entire thing. Umar didn't give a dime. Well, now it looks like he's trying to pay up. But there's a caveat. Let's listen to the caveat.
Good afternoon, family. It's MaryAnn. We're experiencing 85-degree weather in the month of September for Ohio. That's amazing. So I figure I'd come outside and do this video. The weather is beautiful. We're exorbitant in before winter hit. We could have some pretty harsh winter in Ohio. So the reason I wanted to come out to make this video, it's because I received a check as a settlement from Dr. Umar Johnson. During the week, I received an email, and the email was not claiming to sue me. It was from his attorney at Cleveland Law Firm, which has a sister firm and where he's from, Philly. So they reached out. They wanted to have a dialogue. They wanted to give me a form of payment for my hardship that I dealt with Dr. Umar, for my donation, and then for my therapy. What I did say, I went to therapy in one of the videos, so they did their homework pretty thoroughly. They wanted to reimburse me for that. And he wanted to move forward and not have me make disparaging video about him anymore. Okay.
Pause it right there. Pause it right there. Because at first I was like, when I read the title of this video, it says Dr. Umar Johnson paid Maryanne Lorent. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, maybe the good doctor's finally come around. Maybe he's trying to save face. Maybe he's showing that, yo, at the end of the day, I am a good person. I am a good dude, and I do keep my word. Maybe he was trying in the moment to turn the situation around for the positive. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But then within the first 2 minutes, Maryanne Lorent says, yeah, his lawyer contacted me and sent this money, sent the check, basically, to say, yo, we gonna give you this money. But when we give you this money, we want you to keep Umar Johnson's name out your mouth. We want you to shh. Don't say nothing else about him. This is hush money. He tried to bribe his way. Oh, God. He tried to bribe his way into a good standing with Maryanne Lorent so that she would not say any more disparaging things and make any more videos about him, because he realized that her impact was a lot more harsh than what he thought it was initially. He realized, damn, you know what? She's gaining some ground. She's getting new subscribers. She's got people paying attention to her. She's teaming up with Lynn and Honor. This is a tag team duo that I cannot continue to compete with and to deal with over the longevity of the rest of my career. I have to try and nip this in the bud. Let's throw some money at her. I can't believe he did it. It's the dumbest thing that he could ever do. He would have been better off just remaining silent. You would have been better off shutting up, but he can't do it, y'all, because he has ADHD himself. He can't sit still. He can't keep his mouth shut. He gotta move. He gotta react. He gotta do something. He gotta always be moving and doing shit. That's why this nigga got ADHD. No wonder he's waging war against the schools and against programs that are trying to help children that have been diagnosed with ADHD. It's because he is that. He is that. But I never thought that he would try to swindle his way into the good graces of the people by buying their silence. I didn't think he had it in him. I thought he had too much integrity. I did. Even despite everything that we know about him, despite him being a whore, despite him being a horny jester, but despite all of it, I thought, you know what? He's got too much integrity to sink that low, though. Wrong. I was wrong. This nigga will go to any lengths or depths to preserve his name. He'll do anything. He'll do anything.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like, disparaging video. I don't understand. Can you elaborate on that? Well, Miss Lorient, you're getting on your YouTube video, you're saying he's dating outside his race, which is factual. He doesn't date outside his race. I said, okay, so we're having a dialogue. Let me put some clarification. Well, we don't need, I said, you're going to allow me to speak, sir. You're going to allow me to have clarification. I said, first of all, I was gracious and I was kind. All I said on that YouTube video, he wanted a scene with a Caucasian woman. I said, but I took my phone because we were having the Zoom meeting on my laptop, on my Apple laptop. So I took my phone on block and I sent a text, bleep. It went beep. I said, that beep you hear next to him, that's me texting him his own message, which is his acting number, his own message. I said, in that message, this is from Dr. Umar. He told me, Queen, this is how we're going to do this scene. I'm going to be bare-chested. This woman's going to have exposed breasts, and she's going to be pressing against my chest. I don't know if he thought I was doing a porn video, because we told him a feature film. But moving along, and they're like, well, we don't need, I said, well, I'm going to finish. Whether you want to hear it or not, I'm going to finish. I said, that's what he wanted. And then the scene, I'm going to break it down to you, family. The scene was for him to go, he came to his senses because he had a moment of weakness. This is him typing all this garbage to me. He came to his weakness because he had a moment of weakness. And he's going to go, no, I am a Pan-African leader. I can't stoop to this level. Black Queen forever, Snow Bunny never. And I'm going to
Oh my God. This nigga is a fictional character. He's been playing a fictional character this entire time. How did y'all give this nigga over $2 million? I don't understand. How are y'all still supporting this ninja? I don't understand. He wanted to have a white woman in the movie so that he could film a scene where she had her tits on his chest, bare. He wanted this. He wanted this so that he could, in the film, say, oh, no, I can't. The black people believe in me. I can't do this. I'm a King Kong consciousness. Get your titties off me, white woman. Hey, yo, do y'all believe for a second that if Umar couldn't take down every beautiful white woman that he ever came across, that he wouldn't do it? Y'all believe for a hot second? How stupid are you? Like, I want to know how gullible y'all are. Come on. I'll entertain it. Come on. I need to do a live. I need to do a live so I can invite Umar's fans on, and I'll debate you. I will. I'll debate you. We can have it out right then and there. Cause I want y'all to explain. I want Lamont Hill. I'll debate Lamont Hill, and I'll destroy him. All I'm gonna do is cook him with facts. All I'm gonna do is cook him with facts. Lamont Hill don't want this smoke. Not that he would. I wouldn't expect him to respond to somebody that got 7,000 subscribers on YouTube. But let it be known, I'll smoke Lamont Hill's boots on this subject. Smoke him. Because how are you still making excuses for this shit? Y'all know Mark Lamont Hill had a whole segment, a whole 20-minute segment on his channel about Umar not opening the schools? Do you think he mentioned any of his exploits and all this extracurricular shit one time? Not once. Not once. And they sitting up there on stage. Oh, what do you guys feel about the school? Why is everybody so down on them? I think it's easy to talk down on them, man. But why not show him support, nigga? Because he out here trying to fuck everything moving and ain't opening school in 7 years, but been taking money and still taking money for it. Walking around that dirty ass school that is not ready to open. I always wonder why he always stood out in front of the school, but never went around and did a full tour. Always wonder why he stopped doing tours after the first couple of videos. But now I know why. It's because it looks like a hot ass mess in there. That's why. You got possums and rats running around in the back. That's why he won't go and do a live video in the back of the school. That's why he won't show no other parts. He keeps showing the front face of it. Nigga. And you got people like Dr. Lamont Hill with a platform and a mouth that can actually hold him accountable and say, yo, I'll help you with whatever you need to, but we need to get this shit together. You ain't on track at all. Instead of him doing that, he continues to pander to another man. For what? What are you accomplishing? You're not helping anything. If anything, you're an enabler. But to find out that Umar Johnson tried to bribe his way into Maryanne Lorent's head so that she would not say anything else bad about him. This is the lowest of the lowest.
Throw her off the bed. This is what he wanted to incorporate in the movie. And I said, no, we're not doing that. And I told you guys in the video, I regret it. What would I give to have these footage of this woman breast implanted in his chest? I would have loved it. Okay, so I said I was gracious, but since you're telling me I'm making this sparing video, I'm telling you how the video was made, and then this was his requirement. And then they're like, well, okay, we're not really going to go into detail. I said, you want to have a conversation, we're going to go into detail. We're going to go into detail, sir. He's like, okay, Miss MaryAnn, Miss Lorent, can you calm down? I said, I'm calm. I said, I'm an African-American woman. A woman's nature is emotional. I'm a passionate person. I'm calm. I'm collective. No one is irate, and no one's angry. And then they're like, well, also, we're going to start with the film. And then you know how some of the content creator, they took Awaken and they did a blow to blow, like they were like discussing the film. I felt that's what we were doing. I kid you not. They must have watched that film at least once or twice. They were on point with everything. So they were going blow to blow to tell me, we're gonna compensate you for the time when Jermaine Jackson, so they call him by his film name, not by Dr. Umar, when Jermaine Jackson arrived in the home to comfort Rebecca after the loss of her son. So this is the scene on the couch. So I'm sitting here, I'm listening, I'm like, okay. They're like, so we're gonna compensate you because you lost the actress. So this is what you guys, a lot of the content creators didn't kind of miss. When he arrived to comfort Rebecca, when she opened the door, she was supposed to open the door. They were supposed to have a moment of emotional, because she's that young man's aunt. She's Rebecca's sister. So there was so much mess with him, with the female on the set. Something went down with this young woman, so you guys only got that one scene with her on the porch. So I lost the scene. I lost 2 scenes with her. So they reimbursed me for that. So the scene.
So the one on the porch, I believe, was the young lady with the yams. The one that was trying to get him to talk to her. I believe that was that young lady. And it's no surprise that something went down that turned her off from continuing to participate in the film. It's no surprise at all. I was wondering what happened to her. She had that one scene. She had that one scene. And she never came back. And we never saw her again throughout the whole entire film. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
You know, I'm doing okay. You know, It's what I do, saving our sons.
Okay.
So what kind of work you into?
I'm a hairstylist.
Okay, now you do any natural? I mean, some locks, some twisting. Well, it was good talking to you, beautiful.
Yeah, you too.
We'll catch up again.
We sure will.
Well, the honor was.
Yep, I think this is the one. I think this is the one she was talking about. I was wondering why she only had one scene in this movie, because I thought that she was supposed to have at least something else to do with the film. But it's no wonder. I get it now. It's probably because this ninja tried something. He tried to do something, tried to hit on her or whatever. Whatever he did, turned her off. She was like, you know what, fuck this film and fuck y'all. I'm out.
When
The horny jester strikes again.
door was open, it was my cinematographer that opened the door, and all he did is just point it. That's all he did. That was the last scene we filmed. That day it was me, one cinematographer. There was two people on the thing. Me, Antonio, and then Lisa, who is like set coordinator. Like, she gets the craft together. She's set coordinator. It was the guy who's supposed to drive him around, his security. He showed up, and I'm like, you're not part of the scene, but he showed up that day. That's the only people that understand. He was upstairs putting his dashiki on.
Yeah. The horny gesture strikes again. Not surprised at all. Listen, this nigga is fake as hell. All right. And he's probably one of the worst things to happen. This nigga is a setback. All he's done is come in and sow division from point A to point. And I blame the Breakfast Club, because they platformed this nigga first. The Breakfast Club are the ones who introduced this nigga to the world. They platformed him first, blew up his career, blew up his head as well, because after he was on the Breakfast Club, you started seeing him everywhere. I blame y'all. I blame Charlemagne, Envy. I blame you niggas. But I also blame y'all to keep giving him money and donations. I blame y'all too. Because look what y'all have turned this nigga into. He's a monster. The horny jester strikes again. Strikes again. She lost the actress. I was wondering why we didn't see that young lady anymore in the film. I know why now. Now we know why. The horny jester got to her. That's what happened. Another victim. This nigga's a predator, man. Preying on y'all. Preying on black single moms. Getting them draws. Don't care nothing about them kids. Anyway. Y'all drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about it. Let me know what y'all think about the horny jester. Holla at y'all later.